It's the opening round of the NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Wild Card Weekend. It's the Rams and the Niners. All that and more.
The moment these NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. And they'll be led out by their QB, now in his 8th season in the NFL.
He gave us all the excitement we could hope for last week, but it wasn't all in a good way, at least for his team. Never knew if his throws were going to end in a touchdown or turnovers, and he had a couple of both by the end of the loss. You don't want him to lose that gunslinger mentality. Just want him to be a little more thoughtful with each and every decision.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Tight end going in motion here. To the air, 3rd and long. Pressure comes. He's taken down. The 49ers got him. And the defense comes through. And that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Rams are set to punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. This is taken at the 44. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. And leading them out in his 6th season in the league now is their quarterback.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite and the game's most important position. And it really is a spectacle, Kate, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a 1/3 of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
Let's go now.
They go play action here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
70 reach, 60, trap 60.
They're going for this. Completed over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 24 on that play. And the huge conversion gets them a new set of downs. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown. He's out of bounds. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Go.
Will take it in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. That one right down the middle. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. they'll come out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. Has some daylight through the 40. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it brings up an LA first down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. That's on target, Puka Nacua. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Rams are going to have a first down. And he could have a free play here. And it's a sack. They got there to take him down, but there was a reason for that. So we got a flag down. I think that's going to nullify the play. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Still first down.
A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down.
Here we go. Shut up.
Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
First red zone trip of the game for the Rams. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20. Man in motion here. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. All right, here we go. 2nd down. They send the tight end in motion. Throwing on 2nd and 11. Short pass brought in. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
From the gun on 3rd down. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. One. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Rams football. We'll see what they do. A very tempting spot to go for it. Has it on the slant. Touchdown, LA! Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. 2nd drive coming up for this 49ers offensive unit. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Buffalo 18. Hey.
Here's a throw. Completes this one to Baker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Not in a time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway. To throw it on 1st down. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 47-yard line.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Let's go.
Another carry for him. Pickup of 3 on the carry. That's going to bring up 4th and 2. Trying to work quickly now.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Here's the snap on 4th. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. The Rams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touch. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the 49ers bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of you. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's 2nd and 14. Got his target, it's Baker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. This one taken in by Baker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Gets in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get some late points and the lead. That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there one play before they were picked off.
They're kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
It's another first-half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the 49ers get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they stop him after a pickup down to the 24. Offense in the hurry up now. They give it to him again. Cuts it to the right sideline. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grow their lead just before halftime. Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers double their lead to 14. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. The Rams taking over on offense late in the first half. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the half. That's enough time to put something together. Putting the tight end in motion. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts.
Let's go now.
From the 36. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Setting up a throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
60 Eagles. Let's go.
Still sticking with the passing game. Able to find Nakua here. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. They are throwing it again. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
So for those of you keeping track, we get a solid completion for decent yardage on first, and then we go backwards on second. Kate, I guess we got a quality rubber match right here on third down.
Lone back gets the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Now, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance. Looking to throw. He lofts it deep, right sideline. And that one is picked off. But wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete. No need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the third quarter. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. He fields it from the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The 49ers offense ready to get to work to begin this third quarter. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. They go play action on first. He's got a man left. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Offense working quickly. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Finds a man right side. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up third down and 2.
Here's the give on third and short. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They're going for this. That's cut beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A give now from the gun. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Back-to-back carries here. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They're going to throw it on third and long. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Rams have it as he records the first interception of his young career. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL. And especially in the second half, you have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down. Throwing now from the gun. And they get to him again. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
You know, one thing I noticed, Kate, coaching youth football, everybody wants their kid to play quarterback. That is, until they get knocked to the mat. And that's now 5 sacks in this game, let alone the number of times the quarterback's been flushed as well. Not everybody is built to play quarterback.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll get him back to 11.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
So all he needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted to stopping the quick pass. Became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
He's got to gain a 6 there. Javon Holland there to make the stop. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
The give here on 2nd. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
On comes the field goal unit to try this one for the 49ers. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends their lead to 14. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
Kicking team.
Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. 1st and 10 from the 41.
Let's go.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Pressure comes. He's taken down. The 49ers got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
No matter what other stats you want to look at in this ball game, well, this defense can take some serious pride in at least one thing, and that is 6 quarterback sacks on the afternoon. 6 sacks, well, that's an expectation rarely achieved. And a sign, well, this group did their homework, and they're making it pay on the field.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Couldn't connect with Puka Nacua. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. He'll throw it. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the 49ers get it off his 50th career INT.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Here's 2nd and 7. Throw left side, complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down. Throwing from the gun here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face 2nd down. Putting a receiver in motion.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 Lions.
2nd and 10 now. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Ready?
Throwing on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. On comes the field goal unit to try this one for the 49ers. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It's good, not by much, but it's indeed good, bottom left. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touch. First and 10 now from the 30. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Offense in the hurry up here. That one's complete, right side. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Always a point of emphasis, right? Protecting the quarterbacks, and that play is going to draw the flag every time. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. Pass play coming here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Working quickly here. 2nd and 3. Brought in right side. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Offense up to the line fast. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up second down. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of the way without being able to stop the clock at will. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. He'll throw it yet again. Force that to his... And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here he is on third and long. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. He's going to throw this one. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Intercepted in the end zone. And the 49ers get it off his 50th career INT.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Trying for the deep ball. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. They'll throw it. It is caught left side. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. And the Rams have it as he records the first interception of his young career. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Gotta hurry this to the line. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL where they come down to a play or two and third downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
That's taken in by Tucker. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. First and 10 coming up. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag.
False start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He fires one deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the 49ers make it a 24-point ball game. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Fielded at the 7. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set. First and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. And the 49ers get the football with great field position. They're at the 15. The team total is now up to 5, Brock. 5 times they've picked this offense off.
Say it a 3rd time for me, Kate, would you? Twist the knife for all the fans of this offense watching at home.
5 interceptions in one game. You just got to marvel at how well they played in coverage from start to finish.
Yeah, this goes beyond marveling. This goes to best-case scenario in their game plan. This is one of those special games where absolutely everything is clicking. These defenders, it's like they're seeing the entire field in perfect 20/20 vision.
And this is into the end zone, but incomplete. It was a win no matter what. So they decided, hey, let's try for another touchdown to knee it out. Either way, this one...